Hey, what's going on? You know who it is, you know what it is. All right, man. I want to talk about this thing with LeBron James, a statement that LeBron James issued, in regards to players resting. Look, I'm just going to say this and I'm just going to keep 100. Now, I already know people going to think I'm hating on LeBron, but, this is like some of the stuff that turns people off about LeBron James when he says, oh, well, coaches can rest their players and it ain't nothing pretty much the league can do about it. Well, actually, that's not true because the league can find teams for resting players if they're not hurt. And I understand about rest for the playoff, but as I said before, when people play top dollar to come see the best players play and, they don't play, then that's not fair to the fans. Whether it's a home game or a away game, fans want to see the best players play, especially if you're guys like LeBron James. They want to see you play. Now, I've said this before. I understand you want to rest a player, but I'm telling you, the next collective bargaining agreement, you can't rest players unless they're hurt. I feel like it's mandatory. Okay, if you want to rest a player for the playoffs, I feel like it should be mandatory that you have to play a player either one full quarter or 10 minutes. 10 minutes or one full quarter, however you want to do it, because that's just not fair to the fans, man. Because what if fans start saying, okay, well, since he rested and we want our money back for that game, or we want some of our money back. The NBA got to understand this is a business. Whether it's the home team or not, they pay to see the best players play. Whether they're on their particular team or another team, they want to see the best players play. So as far as that rest of shit go, So that should be in the next collective bargaining agreement. If I'm paying $500, a ticket, and I want to see LeBron James play, and he don't play just because you trying to save him for the playoffs, well then you just cheated me out of my money. And the NBA shouldn't be allowed to get away with this shit. So something has to be done about this shit. It is what it is, man. You don't play to see the bench warmers. I'm sorry. You pay to see the superstars. That's what the NBA is about. Superstars. And they shouldn't be letting them get away with this because, Greg Popovich started this shit. And now it's becoming an epidemic because now, the NBA has this thing Saturday Night Basketball. So now you had a game where the Warriors didn't play and now you had a game where the Cleveland Cavaliers didn't play. And for you guys that try to say, oh, you're a Golden State Warrior fan, you didn't say nothing about Steve Kerr. Oh, yes, I did. So if you a dude that just tuned in to my channel on the fluke, go look at my past videos. I criticize Steve Kerr for doing this. But real talk, man, this shit got to stop, man. The NBA is getting away with murder. They are a billion-dollar entity. They're making billions of dollars. And like I say, when the best players don't play, you cheating the fans. Now, I happened to be in a sporting goods store, and I heard around the horn at not Michael Wilbon, Tony Kornheiser with his old ass. He was talking about, well, if the star players sit out and rest, they should be required to sign at least autograph for like 2 hours. That should, and that's true. That should be some kind of punishment to the players if they decide to rest. They should be forced to sign autographs for like 3 hours. They should have to sign autographs for 2 hours before the game, and they have to sign autographs an hour after the game, since they don't, since they not playing. So yeah, and if they refuse to do it, they should be fined like 100 racks, because the NBA, they need to put a stop to this. It is what it is, man. I'm up.